Hello, it's coming up to Thursday lunchtime. Izzy's actually out today. She's been out with a friend who came to visit. They've been out for about 3 hours now, but they're due back. They've been off to the park together, out in the fresh air. I've just been getting on with all the usual things, nothing exciting to report other than packaging up a birthday present for my mum, and I'm going to package this up and send it off to Pippa too. At Worm's Eye View channel. The Iceland carrier bags from the home delivery are coming in useful for present packing material. They're probably not that protective, but at least they're waterproof. I might or might not catch the post office that shuts at 2 o'clock. It's about half an hour's walk away from here, and it all depends whether Izzy gets back in time, because I kind of need to be in when she gets back. I'm kind of making this up as I go along. Now, Pippa did a lovely job when she packaged mine. Brown paper and proper wrapping. But anyway, it will get there and it will be in one piece, hopefully. You'll be able to find out because she'll probably put it in her video too. I think it needs another bag. I only did that so I didn't have to move the camera. I'm having a lazy moment. Donna! They're ready to put the addresses on. She's back!
I'm back.
Did you have fun?
Yeah, but I'm tired.
Worn yourself out. I think you're hungry, love.
I'm not hungry.
Why are you not hungry?
Because we had ice cream.
I've managed to squeeze both the puzzles into my bag. Do you know, it's so long since I've used my rucksack now, which I was using daily before this pandemic. I forgot how many pockets there were, and I forgot there was such an ample laptop pocket that I could actually get one of the parcels in there. So Mum's is in the front and Pippa's is in the back. And I better eat something. I kind of forgot it was lunchtime and I'm getting the low blood sugar shaky legs, so I'm just gonna have to quickly grab something. Maybe I'll scoff and walk. Yeah, I don't want to miss the post office. There, I've assembled a eat on the go snack selection to keep me going till I get to the post office. I'll put them in a separate bag. That's the banana done. It didn't take me more than a few seconds. I was hungry. I'm trying to find somewhere suitable for this banana skin to biodegrade. What normally happens is I throw it thinking it's going to land somewhere really discreet, and then it ends up just in a branch somewhere on full view. Right, I'm going to swap camera hands. Right, I had to swap hands because my aim is worse with my left. Right, okie dokie. Please do not stick in the tree. Well, it's not too visible. Of course I can't get to it now so it's full of stingies. Right, what's next in snacky bag? Apple. That was nice. Found a load of blackberry bushes to put this one in. It can be blackberry and apple, look. Oh! Load of motorbikes just went past. I think that's going to do me for now, you know. I'll have the rest later. God, fair play, it's a beautiful hot day. It's no wonder Izzy had such red rosy cheeks when she came in. I'm near the post office, so I'm just stopping to grab the mask and do the alcohol on the hands and all that sort of lark. I've taken to keeping them in this Ziploc bag to keep them nice and clean when I've got them in my bag. Right, that's that done. Time for the hands now. Oops, ooh, that's a runny one. Ah, I haven't used this one before. It's going everywhere. Right, that's me sorted. Post office, here I come. All done and time to go back home to Izzy. I'm back and I've got some maths to mark. This afternoon, Izzy and I are just not in the mood for school and it's nearly the holidays. So I've got Izzy doing some planting here. She's going to do coriander on that side and basil on that side, aren't you, Iz? I'm just going to cover it over with its little liddy thingy, which looks like that, and put it on the bathroom windowsill upstairs. So yeah, growing some herbs. I've been meaning to do it for ages actually. I've been waiting for the right moment, and the right moment is now. Hey, look. Ta-da! The first strawberry. I don't know whether to cut it in half or give it to Izzy. And I also don't know how long to risk leaving it there in case the slugs come and have it. Izzy's not really in the mood to be on camera today. It was really nice for her to see her friend today, but it kind of reminded her how awkward it is to just be together these days. Anyway, I'm going to take our little propagator set that I bought ages ago and only just used and put it on the bathroom windowsill upstairs to start germinating these herb seeds. The reason I gave Izzy that to do is because she was feeling miserable, and I thought maybe doing something physical as opposed to academic with a sense of achievement at the end might help. There we are, little greenhouse. Fortunately, Izzy's got a Zoom meeting at about 5, which is in about an hour, and I said, what do you really want to do with this afternoon? What would you like to do instead of school? And she said she'd like to practice her singing, but could I go out please, because she feels less inhibited when I'm not around. So I can relate to that, so I actually will go for a walk, any excuse to get out and see something different. It is nice to be out again, twice in one day. Look, blackberries are looking like that this time of the year. Thoughts just occurred to me. I wonder what state the pandemic's going to be in when these are all ripe, and whether people will be favouring foraging blackberries over going to the shops. Elderberries as well starting to come. I've got to admit, when this whole lockdown first began, I was half convinced that we'd all be out foraging for nettles and things like that because the supermarkets were like going to go into meltdown, but it hasn't come to it. I even bought a pair of gardening gloves from Lidl's for picking nettles just in case I needed them for my source of greens. I should still go out and get nettles though, shouldn't I? I could have done that today actually, I didn't even think of it. Maybe tomorrow, because we should definitely have a go at making nettle soup on this channel, because that's something we haven't done yet, and it might be something that would be useful for us all. One of the home-ed mums I know is really passionate about nettles. She is just the absolute expert on them, and she swears by their nutritional properties. I think Pippa on Worm's Eye View channel has already made some nettle soup. Well, I don't think, I know, I remember. I also bought myself at the onset of this, in fact the very day that Izzy did her taster day at college, which was the Friday the 13th of March, and I thought to myself at the time, oh, you know, I'm not superstitious, but oh, what a date. Yeah, but actually on that very day I ordered myself a sort of fold out solar power charging power bank to charge things via a USB port. I ordered it on Amazon. It's lovely. It was about 30 quid and it does loads and loads of charges, but you don't have to charge it via solar power, which is just as well in the UK because we don't have a lot of solar power coming. I literally tried to just charge it up through the window and it was so honestly, so I did end up plugging in, because you can charge it up the normal way through a power lead by the electric, so you know, if you take it camping or something, you're going to get loads and loads of charges for your phone off it. Sorry, the lighting went a bit bad. I'll just have to walk backwards. I can see in the monitor if I'm going to walk into anything, or if a cyclist comes to mow me down. Ugh, that's made me a bit dizzy. I know, I'll just film forward. It's much prettier than looking at me anyway. Yeah, this charging thingy, I should show it to you actually. I did not want to be left in a position where I couldn't charge this camera, and I can charge this via a USB if I need to, or charge the batteries via a USB input. So yeah, I figured, well, if I can't edit and use my laptop, at least I could use my camera and just get loads and loads of footage and edit it later. Because I wasn't even sure at that point if we were going to have total societal breakdown and no electricity. This was in my mind. But I was being silly. Oh, molehill. No IB on my walk today. I've done this walk with IB as well. I miss him when we're not walking together, and I quite often give him a ring, but it's still part of the working day at the moment, so he's probably busy. I'm going to head back to my Izzy shortly. It's about 20 to 5 and 5 o'clock is when her Zoom class is, so she'll be finishing her singing then. Oh look, I love it when leaves go like that. You can see through them. Izzy and I are ready to have our summer holiday from school now. Unfortunately, she still needs to do maths and biology, and we still don't know about college, but we really feel like it's time for some time off now. I don't know if we're going to do school tomorrow. I feel like I need to get her out more, out and about. And what are these red berries? They look like raspberries. Raspberries? My dad will be able to confirm. Let's get a nice shot. Dad, are those raspberries? And if so, me and Izzy will come back and pick some. They look like they're a bit past their best, to be honest. Those bushes are wilting, aren't they? Those look alright by there. So tempted to have a nosh. Oh, look at those ones over there. Look. Whoa, those are big ones. Ooh, I found a bit I haven't explored before. Yay, so many new little nooks in this place. New things to look at. I'm supposed to be going home now, aren't I? Oh well, never mind, whatever. Oh, back in the woods, look at that. I'm crouching right down because it's all overgrown. Oh wow, cute. The only problem with it being in a kind of urban area is you never know who's going to be lurking here and what they're going to be getting up to. This is obviously full of beer cans and broken glass and rubbish, so perhaps it's frequented by maybe the sort of characters I possibly wouldn't be on the same wavelength as, shall we say. Raspberry fields forever. Oh, lovely willow herbs. I mean, they are weeds. They grow wild, but they're pretty. I did Google it. Quite often, when I hazard a guess at what something is in one of my vlogs, I Google it just to make sure that I'm not, you know, telling you false things. And I'm usually right, so I leave it in. But if I'm not, then I cut it out. So it might seem that I'm very knowledgeable, but actually I'm guessing and only leaving it in if I guessed right. So I am merely a flawed human. I think I'm just going to retrace my steps to go back because it was so much prettier than going back the roadway. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm back home. I'm back home. Izzy should be mid-Zoom chat, I believe. I think she's cheered up. I knew she would once she saw those smiling faces on the screen. I am going to get some fish out of the freezer for our tea tonight. Speaking of freezers, I keep getting emails from Iceland. Have those? I'm trying to find good lighting and that's not it. I do this a lot. Right. Perfect. Are you a vlogger? Do you do that too? Okay, Iceland supermarket chain. They keep on emailing me, and I'm sure everybody else. I don't think like I'm special to Iceland, but advertising to do an online shop. So something tells me they've increased their workforce to maximum output capacity for home deliveries, and now people are going shopping again. So I think I can do some guilt-free online shopping with Iceland and not worry that I'm depriving people. So next time I need a shop, I shall do an online one with Iceland, which is good because I've been to too many shops this week and I feel bad about it. But, right, so these were the concessions I made. We went to local clothes shops. They were tiny little local clothes shops. The doors were wide open, so it was really well ventilated, and we waited until like after 4 o'clock, so there was only an hour left in the day and most people were not there. There wasn't anybody else in the shops. It's awkward to know, isn't it? It's always awkward to know what to do for the best, and the economy is obviously struggling, so I don't have the answers. And then I went to Asda's because she still needed stuff that she couldn't get in the local shops. But I'm done with it now. I'm done. I'm not going in any more shops for a while. And we're going to have cod fillets with oven chips and cabbage for dinner. It's 10 to 8 in the evening now. We've had dinner and it was quite nice actually. Thank you so much for watching today. Do give the video a like if you happen to like it, because it really helps the channel to grow. If this is your first time here and you'd like to follow more of our story, feel free to hit that subscribe button to see what we get up to. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.